Hi everyone, and welcome back to Planting for Wildlife. I'm just taking some shelter down at the bottom of my garden. Storm Aisha's come in overnight and it's been super windy. The last 2 weeks have been beautiful weather though, clear blue skies, although getting quite chilly down to -4 overnight. I've received a few perennial plants in the post that I've potted up and are now in the polytunnels. In terms of seeds, I still haven't sown too many. I'm going to hold fire for another week or two so that hopefully when I need to pot them out, I can put them straight into the polytunnels rather than filling my living room with plants. This week I'm continuing the theme of looking at shrubs for winter interest. I've got 3 more of my favourite for you. All 3 provide beautiful scented flowers in the winter and food for pollinators when other sources are scarce. First up, I have this beautiful viburnum called Charles Lamont. I first saw this variety at the UK garden RHS Hyde Hall. It has a beautiful winter garden and, almost more importantly for the family, a great cafe serving good coffee and delicious vegan soup made from produce from the garden. The plant itself can get quite large, around 2 to 3 meters, and when I first saw it at RHS Hyde Hall, the pinky white flowers were covered in bumblebees. Along with the delicious scent, I knew I had to have it in our garden. The plant was first raised in the Edinburgh Botanical Garden in Scotland, UK, and received an award of garden merit, so it really is worthy of anyone's garden. It's a very low maintenance plant, although I did read on my planting hero Nigel Dunnett's Instagram page the other day that you should cut any mature stems right down to the base to promote lots of new growth and good flowering. I just need to find more spaces in my garden to plant some more of these. I've come back indoors to cover the second plant on my list, Wintersweet, for 2 reasons. Firstly, it's now ridiculously windy outside, and secondly, which I just found out this morning, I don't actually have this plant in my garden. I bought 2 plants which were labelled Wintersweet, however the labels read Calycanthus praecox, not Chimonanthus praecox, which is Wintersweet. Anyway, I need to buy some Wintersweet plants. This plant though, it gets to around 4 meters tall, 2.5 meters wide, so it's quite a big plant. It can also look a little bit messy when the leaves are off. However, it's definitely worth it for the beautiful translucent yellow flowers with a beautiful scent, popular for pollinators in the winter. It's one that I definitely want to have throughout the garden. The last plant I wanted to share with you is a daphne called Jacqueline Postel, which originates from the East Himalayas. I planted this one in a big pot in quite a shady spot, so given the plant likes full sun to dappled shade, I hope it gets on well here. One thing to bear in mind with daphnes is that they hate to be transplanted or to have their roots interfered with at all. So once you've planted it out, just leave it where it is and don't even prise the roots open when you plant it. Just put it in, give it some water, and it should be fine. In January, the plant has beautiful pinky white flowers with a really sweet smell, even sweeter than the viburnum. They're also really popular with pollinators. Thanks for watching everyone, I hope you've really enjoyed the video. Hopefully it's provided a little bit of inspiration for beautiful shrubs for winter interest that are also great for wildlife. I've also got a part 1 of this video, so check that out as well. Until next time, enjoy the wildlife in your garden.